everyone, this is Jean. To those of you who are new to my channel, I'm an overseas Filipino worker, an accountant here in Grand Cayman, and I make videos about investments, specifically investment in the Philippine stock market, while I feature the beautiful places here in the island. As you may observe, there are people fishing here in Smith Cove. This is also a great place for snorkeling. So what are we going to talk about today? I will try to differentiate investing from gambling. Also, I will share my personal investing experience just like in my previous videos. And lastly, we will continue our analysis for the purposes of stock trading. Disclaimer lang po, the contents of this video are based on my personal investing experience, my personal opinion, and my knowledge from the point of view of an accountant. I am not in any way claiming that I am an expert in the stock market nor in any fields. Ang sabi ng iba, ang pag-i-invest daw sa stock market ay parang sugal. What I am going to tackle is the action word or verb gambling and not noun gambler because I'm not an expert on human behavior and wala rin akong karapatang manghusga ng ibang tao. Gambling originated from the word gamble, which means to play games. While investment, on the other hand, comes from the word investire, which means to clothe. In other words, you dress up the money to convert it in different forms. Like when you invest in stocks, it becomes shares. When you invest in real estate, it becomes land and building. There are three factors which are present in both investing and gambling, and these are risk, consideration, and prize or profit. Risk just simply means taking a chance in the hope of getting the prize or gaining some profit. In gambling, for example, you buy or purchase a lottery ticket in the hope that you will hit the jackpot prize or even the consolation prize. But after the draw, you end up with nothing kung walang lumabas sa mga numbers na tinayaan mo. While in investing, we take a calculated risk. Kasi hindi naman natin basta sinunggaban yung stocks na binili natin. Pinag-aralan muna natin yung company. That is how investing should be. Ngayon, kung ikaw yung tipong sunggab lang ng sunggab and hindi nag-exert ng effort para pag-aralan yung company where you will buy stocks from, well, iho and iha, you are not investing. You are gambling. So don't be surprised if you end up with zero or nothing. Ang consideration, ito yung binibigay nating kapalit para kunwari sa lottery ticket or pagpupunta ka sa casino kapag laro ka ng slot machine. Usually pera or anumang material na bagay. Yung iba nga pati asawa pinupusta. Joke lang. Ano ba talaga ang napapala natin kapalit ng perang inilalabas natin when we are gambling? Halimbawa, naglaro ka sa casino ng slot machine. Hindi mo naman nabili yung slot machine. Nagpalipas ka lang ng oras or umasa ka lang na baka sakali mahit mo yung jackpot and biglang yumaman ka. Whereas in investing in stocks, ang kapalit ng perang inilabas mo ay stocks or shares which represent a portion of ownership. So there is physical ownership. So magiging bahagi ka na nung company. Ibig sabihin, kapag kumita yung company, magkakaroon ka ng share dun sa profit in the form of dividends. And yung perang ininvest mo, no matter how small, pag pinagsama-sama kasi yun, lahat ng mga maliliit na investors and malalaking investors, makakatulong yun sa growth ng company. So it can be converted to goods or services which eventually will create jobs for the people. Kaya nakakatulong ka sa ekonomiya as investor. Finally, sa prize and profit naman talaga umiikot lahat, mapa-investing or gambling. Ang pagkakaiba nga lang, when it comes to gambling, after the game ends, wala na yung chance mo to get the prize. Example, sa sabong or sa karera ng kabayo, kapag tapos na yung laro at hindi ka nanalo, natalo ka, wala ka ng chance para ma-recover pa yung perang nilabas mo. Maglalabas ka na naman ng panibagong pera sa susunod na game hanggang sa mabaon ka na totally. Unlike in investing in stocks, napakahaba ng panahon mo para ma-recover yung investment mo. Sometimes nga, when you get into stock trading, paulit-ulit ka pang pwedeng kumita. And during the times naman na bumagsak bigla yung stock price, you can save yourself from incurring losses by just doing nothing. Kasi kung hindi mo naman ibibenta yung stocks mo, hindi ka malulugi. Mag-aantay ka lang ng ilang panahon para makarecover na naman yung stocks and tumaas na naman yung presyo. So it requires patience lang. I can say that the thin line between investing and gambling is discipline. We all have the tendency to get hooked into gambling. Even when we are investing in stocks, there's a so-called the hype. This is when investors expect the stock to be the next best thing, so the tendency is that the demands surge, which eventually drive the stock price upward without really concrete basis. And if you don't have discipline as an investor, you can easily get carried away. What happens after the hype? Usually the stock price plummets. Ang masama pa nun kapag nabiktima ka ng PND or pump and dump. Ito yung ginagawa ng mga fraudulent investors. The discipline that comes with investing is rooted from one's conviction. Ang conviction ay nide-develop sa pagiging engaged mo sa isang bagay. Say for example, sa isang tulad ko na hindi naman masyadong mayaman or hindi naman masyadong matalino, sharing. What are my chances to establish my own telephone company like Globe and Smart or put up my own food chain like Jollibee and Max's? I am not wealthy nor equipped with technical know-how, knowledge, experience as those of the founders of the said companies. But by investing in stocks, I become part owner of the company. In a way, investing helps me realize my dream, not just dream, but big dream. Hindi pa tayo tapos. Coming up is my own personal investing experience with APVI. Once again, if you find this video inspiring, please help my channel grow by subscribing. Please don't also forget to like and share my video. On to my own personal investing experience. On June 30, I purchased 1,000 shares at 39.30. And on the same day, I purchased another 1,000 shares at 40.50. Akalain mo, isang araw lang lumipas. On July 1, I was able to sell it at 55, so tumubo agad ako ng 34.5%. Ang style ko kasi is if I believe in the company, I don't sell all my stocks at once. So I held on to half of it as long-term investment. Kaso, medyo bumababa na yung stock price ngayon. Okay lang, I just have to wait until it recovers back again. So, eto yung sinasabi ko na if you don't do anything and you just leave your stocks, hindi ka naman malulugi dahil wala ka naman binenta, so hindi ka mag-incur ng loss. Para sa mga viewers ko na sumusubaybay sa discussion natin on stock trading, gagamitin ko na rin ang APVI as example. Puntahan natin ang valuation ng company. Ang earnings per share niya at the end of 2019 is 0.64. Ang ibig sabihin sa 1,000 shares na meron ako, 640 pesos lang ang kikitain nun sa isang taon based on 2019 earnings per share. Ang price to earnings ratio naman is a way to find out how much the buyer is willing to purchase the stocks. Imagine, nabenta ko yung shares ko at 55 pesos per share. Quickly, kung ito lang yung pagbabasehan, I would say that the stock is really overvalued. Magkano naman ang book value ng APVI? At the end of 2019, ito ay 5.85. The most simple explanation for book value is, let's say for example in 2019, nagsara tong APVI. Ito yung probable na amount na pwede mong mabawi. Kung meron kang 1,000 shares times 5.85, that's 5,850. Ito kasi ang value na matitira for common shareholders after mabayaran ng company ang lahat ng pagkakautang nila, pati yung entitlement ng preferred shareholders. Bakit ko sinabing probable amount? Ang isang company kasi kapag na-bankrupt or magsasara, when it comes to liquidation process, ang valuation would be based on the market value and not the book value. So it can be lower or greater than the book value. Ano ba ang market value? Simple lang naman. This is the price the buyer is willing to pay or the seller is willing to accept. Ito yung presyo kung saan magtatagpo ang buyer and seller. Ang tanong, why did I decide to hold on to the 1,000 shares kung based on earnings per share and price earnings ratio, overvalued ang stock na to? Pati ang book value mababa din. More than the amount or the figures, what I want you to understand, kapag dumating na yung time na kayo nang pipili ng stocks na gusto nyong bilhin, you have to consider the growth potential, the people behind, and the people running the company. I'll give you a simple illustration. Parang sweldo lang yan. Let's compare two persons. Halimbawa si Juan at si Pedro. Juan is earning 15,000 pesos per month while Pedro is earning 50,000 per month. Kung yun lang ang basehan, Pedro is earning 3 times Juan. Pero kung si Juan naman ay madiskarte kahit 15,000 pesos lang yung sweldo niya, meron siyang konting perang na itatabi and nai-invest niya yon para sa isang maliit na negosyo and kikita yung negosyo na yon and so on and so forth, dadating yung panahon na mas malalampasan pa ni Juan yung kita ni Pedro sa isang buwan. I hope na appreciate niyo yung mga illustrations ko where I am trying to show you not only the positive and the good sides of investing, but the risk that you have to take or face should time come na mag-decide na rin kayong mag-invest in stocks. Kasi yun yung realidad. I hope you join me again next time. So please don't forget to hit the bell notification button para alam nyo when my next video comes out. Thank you all for watching. This is Aideen signing off.